And we have a closer look now at the implications of the latest move from the UAW union. Wayne State University President Marick Masters joining us now on a Zoom call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So this is a big development here today. What is the message that UAW President Shawn Fain is sending to the Big Three by sending workers on strike at General Motors and Stellantis, but giving Ford a break?
He's sending a message that it's a carrot and stick approach to negotiations, that you will be rewarded if you're making steady progress towards an agreement that the UAW believes it can send to its membership and get ratified. If you're not, then he's going to ratchet up the pressure. This is really a somewhat modest ratcheting up the pressure, but it is significant in the sense that it's putting the companies to compete against each other. So he's sending a clear signal, and he's trying to also hit them where it hurts and saying, your relationships with your customers are important. One of the adverse effects of a strike is that you lose your customer base, and this is just an initial step in that direction.
So why only target distribution centers and not other locations?
Because they want to limit the impact to keep their options open for a more dramatic impact on production. I think what Shawn Fain has been doing steadily is giving the companies more room. He did it when he first announced last week that he was taking a measured strike with reassembly plants. This is another measured set of strikes that involves a limited number of workers. He's telegraphing to the companies that I'm not trying to cripple you right now. I'm reserving that option. I'm going to give you a little bit more time to come forward with what I think are more forthcoming proposals, and we'll see how we get. We are in a much closer relationship right now with Ford towards a possible agreement, and I want to send a signal to you that if you move in the same direction, you'll be treated accordingly.
About how many workers would you predict are on strike now at this moment, and what is that economic impact going to be like?
Well, once this strike is called, there will be 5,000 to 13,000. That's about 18,000 workers. It's a fraction of the 146,000 workers across the companies. So this is of limited import. I've seen estimates that the strike of the three assembly plants could cost General Motors, for example, $140 million this year. But if you were to strike a company on a company-wide basis, each company would lose about $500 million a week, and you would have over a 4-week strike, at one company-wide strike, the loss of about 50,000 jobs in Michigan.
All right, so today is day 8 of the strike. If this drags on another week or month, you've already mentioned the impact to the automakers. What about the impact to the UAW?
Well, I mean, they're able to hold their strike benefit costs down. It looks like that for most of the workers that are going to be laid off, they're going to have to pay strike benefits to those because they may not be eligible for unemployment compensation. So, in a full-scale strike, they have several months that they can go with their strike fund, which is over $130 million. That sounds like a lot of money, but when you factor in $500 a week times 146,000 workers, plus some additional costs associated with providing health insurance where they have to, that strike fund is going to dissipate rapidly. And nobody wants to see this thing drug out for very long. So I think the pressure on Shawn Fain is going to be great to accelerate it tremendously.
With this latest announcement today, do you see the strike dragging on or ending sooner rather than later?
I think it could drag on with Stellantis and GM for some time. But I think if Ford were able to agreement, that would put impetus on the other two companies to want to settle. But this has the makings of a long strike, particularly since it's phased in. If you were to do it in one fell swoop, you could probably get it over with sooner, but with more damage.
Professor Marick Masters with Wayne State University, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon and providing a little bit of your insight.
My pleasure. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.